Okay. BA 2012-02. Mr. Martin.
Yes, sir. This is just a straight up annexation request. There's no rezoning attached to it. It's being requested by the city of Valdosta to annex different segments of public right of way, all of which happen to be state route. These are divided into 3 areas. There's a map on the screen plus several maps in your packet. One is along Inner Perimeter Road, fairly large gap that exists between Brookfield Drive and Bemis Road. It is directly diagonally across, I guess, from the Murphy Oil and the Walmart properties. It is the last remaining segment of Inner Perimeter Road north of US 84 that is not in the city limits. So this will fill a gap there. The other 2 are up on Bemis Road, near the vicinity of where Skipper Bridge and Guest Road come in and intersect. These are 2 segments that have been annexed around. They were small gaps, only a couple hundred feet long each, but here again, just filling in the gaps. There's no private property associated with any of these annexations. This is strictly public lands on state route. There's no change of ownership or maintenance. They're still state highways, state maintained, regardless if it's in city limits or not. But we have to go through regular annexation procedures with this, same as we would private property. The county has been notified, and as Jason told us Monday night, no comments yet from the county commission as far as raising an objection. Purpose is 1, to rationalize the map and clean up the little pockets of unincorporated area along these roads, and also being promulgated by the city police department to have little longer stretches on these roads to operate their radar equipment.
Now we're getting to the meat of the thing.
One of the problems, as with any type of emergency services or patrols, is when you have city limit lines that crisscross back and forth across the road, jurisdictional things can be confusing. So this helps eliminate some of those issues. I'll be glad to answer any questions you might have beyond what we've already talked about at the work session.
Mr. Chair, approve this. They could put in there that they're unable to run radar on this area of the road, right?
I suppose the city could do that, but I don't see that happening since the city's the applicant.
I'm just messing.
Any
question for staff?
Annexation, it's just like a conditional use. You can place conditions on an annexation very freely.
I have a question. On the last page, you have a letter addressing the issue that the county commission has 30 calendar days to notify the city of a majority vote. Have you had any feedback from the county commission? Have they addressed this issue at all?
They heard it at their work session and their main session at their last regular meeting. Did ask some questions about it, but now I've got nothing to report to you. They asked questions about were these the only areas? Were they city limits on both sides? Commissioner Raines asked one more question that I just cannot remember right now, but they didn't have comments that they reported back that we're going to be in opposition to. So I think the answer is no, I don't have anything to report at this time. They did hear at their last meeting.
They didn't take any action.
No.
They had a work session and a meeting. They've both been presented. They've had a chance to take action.
That's right. I think they had the opportunity to take action at their last work session and regular meeting and did not take any official action other than asking questions.
That's a typical process.
Yeah.
That's all.
Which if they find something, I guess they can say something this time when it comes up. All right. Any other questions for staff? Anyone in the audience like to speak in favor of this request? In favor? I'm in favor. Anyone in the audience like to speak in opposition? In opposition? Okay, Commissioners.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, Mr.
I'd like to make a motion that we follow the staff recommendation to annex these properties into the city.
Ms. Nichols? Got a motion and a second by Ms. Nichols. Any discussion on the motion? Okay, all in favor? It's unanimous.